And now on for the continuing story of battling Bessie McGuigan, wife, mother and political activist.
And we at this mass meeting of the workforce of SAM are not fooled. We are not duped by Stalinist propaganda. This wonderful heroine of ours, Bessie McGuigan, has no more grasp of correct political theory than Yogi Bear.
After my brief hour of glory, suddenly I was bad news. A bit of an embarrassment. Even to Alex.
Me leaving her would only make things worse anyway. I mean, if I was going to leave her, I should have left her 6 months ago when she was at the peak of her achievements. And then again, who's to know a peak's a peak, eh? Until you're slithering down the other side. I'm trying to be honest here. I mean, I have tried to change myself. I just can't help myself. My politics has always been to overthrow the capitalist state, first and foremost. But unfortunately, along with that, seems to go this old-fashioned need for the wife to look after the wains till after the revolution. I'm trying to be honest here. I mean, I think that's how it is. Anyway, I haven't left her. Not yet. Just thinking about it. I feel... Oh well. I'm just not happy with the setup. I'll drop you the end of your road.
Aye. Okay, Alex.
A story of anger and war, a story of death and adventure, a story that starts in the high Highland hills and ends in the far distant future. So watch now and question the tale that unfolds, is it true or a lie or a fiction? Is it right or mistaken, the story we tell? Is it fit to be told to your children?
Right, are you going to talk to them tomorrow? Fine, right. So that brings me to, when do we have the next meeting? I'm going to have trouble on it Wednesday.
Aye, I think so.
Oh, Alex, is it that time already? I've made some broth. Just stick a wee flame under it and give it a stir every now and then, okay?
Aye, okay, Bessie.
You'll not be long.
Hello, everybody.
Oh. Right, so Wednesday. No, Thursday.
Aye, Thursday.
But you can't make Thursday when you're skating. Just if it's about 8:30.
Where is everybody?
Alison's at Brownie's, so Grandpa's going to get her. I'm here.
So I see. Could you not put a flame under the broth?
I'm doing my homework. Here's the matches. And don't let it stick.
Okay, Jenny.
Give it a wee stir every now and again. And you've got it on too high.
Okay, Jenny. Yes, Jenny.
Your tea is on the table.
I told you this was to come. Here it is, eh? Now it is upon us. With effect from 7th of July. That's what? 2 months. Total closure. Transfer of all production elsewhere. Sale of the site. Redundancy of all personnel. What a time for this to happen, eh? This is disaster. Complete shutdown. I should have resigned 4 years ago when she started all our international hands across the sea communist business. I never even wanted to be a shop steward anyway. It's just somebody had to be. Will we get support for the unions, do you think? Official, I mean.
Oh, aye. Now it's too late.
Never heard you say anything like that before, Bessie. Are you for giving up the struggle?
No. We'll struggle, but we'll lose.
Christ, now I've heard it all. Listen, Bessie McGuigan, we were always going to lose. You know that. And you have always known that. You have played about with the livelihoods of all the people employed here. And now you're going to get what's coming to you. And we are going to suffer for it. You're worse than a criminal. Do you know that? You are a burden on the working class of Scotland. Ah, well. You can stuff your heroic struggle against the multinationals. They are laughing at us. They have had us for breakfast. And now they are spitting out the pips. I resign. Forever. From everything.
Don't worry, Bessie. We're with you. Are you? Well, pass the gelignite. I'm away to see the nice new manager.
She's gone for a wee cry. How could you not cry with us?
There's work to be done. Get onto the Development Corporation, our worthy local MPs. Get the Trades Council to shift their bums. Come on, Bessie.
I can't do any more. I'd be feared I'd do some more damage.
Listen, I know how you must feel personally, but this is more important than your personal feelings. You're going to need some self-discipline. This has got to be handled in a way that is politically correct. It must be understood by all concerned what's really going on, and you've got to win.
I know all that. But that is one thing we're not going to do. Win.
Aye, but you've got to fight, Chris. You've never refused a fight. Oh, here's Sandy and the girls. Look, you can't just give up. You must rally support for every section of this community, for the Rotary Club to the Brownies, to stop this closure, and we will. Now, will you fight?
In the name of the wee man, what is that?
The boy at school said my mother was a prostitute.
She nearly killed him.
I won't say that again.
Getting into fights at your age. Oh, darling, I'm proud of you. You as well. Well, we'll just have to keep on fighting, eh? No?
And we did fight. We had meetings with just about everybody. And we had mass meetings, oh aye. But as the months went by, and we were just keeping the gates open by pure willpower, the meetings got smaller and quieter and sadder. It became a ritual. The ritual struggle against closure, as seen in factories throughout the land.
We knew we couldn't win.
Aye.
To fight knowing you're going to lose, it takes away the dignity of the combat.
What are you saying?
It turns fighting words into speechifying. And it induces cynicism. And if there's one thing I hate, It's cynicism.
Here, just hold this still.
And you, Alex?
Eh?
Staying here. Sleeping through by with me. Is that no cynicism?
I don't know. Just hold this still.
Don't be kind to me. I'm pretty tough. I think you should go.
Do you?
Well, you can finish fixing the toaster.
I love you, Bessie. I try to.
Aye. But you've got to go. And if you are going, go now. I'm on the bottom of the cage, and I'm no one to start climbing up again and then get knocked down. Go. I'm Bessie McGuigan, the infamous. Her that closed down SAM. Her, the communist that lost all the folk their jobs. Her, the unlivable wit.
There's no need to talk.
Just don't touch me. Go. Go!
How are we going to tell the girls?
You leave the girls to me.
I'll send money every week. Better see a solicitor about that, I suppose.
Alex, would you stop being so disgustingly reasonable and go?
I'm sorry, Bessie.
You've got no chance. That's just the velvet glove. Wait till you see the iron fist.
It wasn't long before we did see the iron fist.
For Nelson and Co.
Well, over in Putney, they trumpeted in a new Conservative.
Come now.
Conservatives have run, haven't they? Suppose it'll make a change.
Oh, it certainly will.
And you can see why. Trade unions are taking control of the country. And these militants, they're wrecking the industry.
What?
Aye. See that any questions we had after school last week? With the headmaster and the provost and a man for the Glasgow Herald and a trade union official.
Listen, I am what you call a militant.
I know. We mentioned you. How you given the whole place a bad name and driven away the investors.
Did they tell you I'd not been able to get a job for the past 3 years?
No, they didn't. But they said thanks to you, thousands wouldn't get work.
They did they? Christ, I have had this place up to here.
I can't believe that. Have you seen it?
Aye, it is pretty definite. What did your boy get?
Don't. 102 votes.
He had more people campaigning for him than voting for him.
We're all in it now. I just hope we can work together for a change.
It's a disaster.
It's the English. That's what it looks like to me.
No.
Like to get the arithmetic right, mister?
Working people in England, and quite a few in Scotland as well, just don't see themselves as part of a class anymore. That has got to stick together. They've been driven into their own private fantasy worlds. And now they are going to suffer for it. Because that lot, they know they're a class. And they're going to stick together until the day we drive them out.
Well, turn it on.
No.
See what's happened.
Sell it. That is what has done it.
Well, they do tell you the results.
We know the results. Listen. Let's get out of here.
Where would we go?
Well, I met a woman in the Govan branch. She'd swap with us for a room and kitchen. I mean, it'd be easier for Janie now she's at the university.
I'm going to Glasgow as well. To study hairdressing.
I'm desperate to get a job. I mean, I know I'm famous, but maybe my reputation won't follow me there. Eh? What do you think? Shall we go? Sandy didn't object. At least, he didn't object to a reconnaissance. The stair was a touch scruffy, but, well, friendly. This'll have to go. The girls must have thought I'd lost my marbles. It was too wee, but we loved it.
Grandpa, this is your room. Kitchen as well.
Is it?
Aye. This is nice.
Dad had the kitchen all to himself. And Janie and Alison were dead set on sharing the bed recess in the room. And that left me on a sofa bed.
I don't like this side.
Too bad. No way, you're not getting it.
It was crazy, but we did it. We'd been needing a change ever since Alex went.
No, no. Yes?
All right.
Over there. Yes. There. Right. Over there.
No, to get a job.
Mrs. Ann?
McGuigan.
McGuigan. Ex-convener, SAM, now defunct. Is that right?
I'm afraid it is.
Okay. We'll let you know. Thank you very much, Mrs. McGuigan. As you can see, we've got 70 applicants for this job.
Aye. I can see that.
You're to go in. Is that
McGuigan.
Ah, yes, yes, Mrs. McGuigan. Tell me, are you physically fit? A strong, sturdy sort of woman, would you say? I'm looking for a woman with a strong body, shoulders, fit to work hard and have plenty of energy left at the end of the day. Where were you working last, Mrs.
Scottish Accounting Machines, East Kilbride.
SAM? McGuigan? You're the woman that closed them down. Oh, no. I've no call for your sort here. There's the door. You can send in the next one.
What did you say to that last woman?
There you are. Trouble. T.R. Owl. I can do without it. Go. G.O.
I have an uncontrollable urge to batter you, Mr. Curly. See that?
I'll have the police here in 5 seconds.
Don't bother. I wouldn't want to be sticking my fist into a lump of shite.
Initial?
EJ. G.
National insurance number?
RQ 301. Wait a minute. 4076092.
Ah, SAM East Kilbride.
That's me.
We'll let you know.
Is that the end of the interview?
It is.
What does that thing say about me?
You're not allowed around here. This is private, confidential information.
Absolutely. It's about me. It's about why I can't get a job. Tell me something. Am I wasting my time looking for a job in the west of Scotland?
Not all employers are as well informed as we are. You may slip in somewhere.
I'm obliged to you, Hen, for that bit of news. I'll away home and consult the Ouija board about how to fill in the rest of my days.
Give him Old Spice for Christmas. The classic masculine fragrance. The mark of a man.
Tartan special. As drunk with the Max Bygraves fan club. Still, doesn't make it a bad pint.
You'll be in total control of your video recordings with the compact new G10 from Panasonic. We think we've thought of everything.
Madonna, the album True Blue. With True Blue and Papa Don't Preach. Open your heart. True Blue on LP, tape and compact disc.
White collar. White tie. White line. White wine. White cap. White house. White hunter. White heat. White linen. The crisp, refreshing fragrance from Estee Lauder.
You know how to wear it.
White linen. Available at Arnott's and Fraser's. Here's a present for everyone doing their Christmas shopping this year. It's big. It's exciting. And once you get into it, you won't be disappointed because there's something in it for everyone. Boots. It's everything you ever wanted for Christmas.
Humans, such strange creatures. They stare at that goldfish bowl for hours.
And who else would have a robot for stroking their carpets? And see what they do with their Elm Lee. Personally, I prefer to lap it up neat, but they put it on fruit and pies and into coffee, and then complain they haven't got enough. If only they bought a second pot, there'd be enough for us all.
Buy an extra pot of Elm Lee and enjoy the real alternative to cream throughout the week.
Right, OK, everybody, I'd like you all to meet Jane. Jane, this is Fiona. Fiona, this is Nigel. Nigel, Jane, Nigel, and Jessica. Jessica's on her own tonight, aren't you, darling? This is marvellous, marvellous. This is wonderful, wonderful and marvellous. This is Freddie and Sabina. Sabina, this is Warnings. Now then, Warnings, I'd like you to meet Tonic. Tonic, this is Warnings. Warnings, this is Tonic. And Ginger. Ginger, this is Warnings. Warnings, this is Lemonade. But you already know each other, don't you? Silly me. Bitter Lemon, this is Warnings.
If you've never met Warnings with tonic, ginger ale or bitter lemon, perhaps it's time you did.
Now then, has anyone not met French bread and pate?
Warnings. It's really rather nice to mix with.
By Christ, this Labour Party's had one kick up the bum for the working people of this country. If they carry on like this, they'll be due for another.
Right, threes are wild.
No,
Boy, will they deserve.
Yes, threes are wild.
We just played fives, Grandpa, and I won at 6.
Okay, sixes are wild.
How can I write my dissertation with you two sounding like World War III?
No, Janie. World War III will be completely silent. Chemical, not nuclear, I fancy.
What I'm trying to say is shut up. Shut up yourself. What's a dissertation anyway? Grandpa, you're looking.
I deny your imputations, young lady. I was not looking, you were revealing.
For God's sake, what a choice. Dennis Healy or Michael Foot.
What is a dissertation? It's a sort of long essay you do at university on some topic you're really interested in. What's yours about, men? It's about why people like you need to think it's clever to be stupid.
This bloody Labour Party is so useless. And here we are millionaire morons. None of us know where to land the first punch.
Some of us managed to fight.
Oh, aye. Yous ultra-lefts have to fight your way out of the fog of your own verbiage. I'm talking about politics, lassie. No teenage psychodrama.
Politics? When you Stalinists talk about politics in that tone of voice, it means you're about to sell out the working class once again.
You'll excuse me, Alison. I'm away to oil my leg.
Grandpa.
When has the Communist Party ever sold out the working class?
Greece, 1945. Berlin, 1953. Hungary, 1956. Czechoslovakia, 1968. Paris, 1968. Chile, 1973.
You have been reading too many trot comics.
And you've been wasting your life with the CP.
Jeannie, I have spent all my life fighting for a better life for myself, for you, and for the women I work with. I've given my best to that struggle. I've lost my job for it. And Alison is perfectly correct. I wrecked my marriage for it. But I wouldn't regard that as wasting my life. And I'm no finished yet. Not by a long way. Okay.
Good. Well, I'm fighting too, and I know where to land the first punch, and no one's going to stop me, right?
Good. Good. Terry's late. No like him.
Who's Terry?
Oh, he's a friend of mine.
Mum, what have you been up to? You've got a guilty look in your face.
No, I haven't.
You have to. Explain yourself.
Well, he's a man, that's all.
And?
Well, I quite like him.
You dirty beast. Can you meet him?
Uh-huh. That'll be him now.
Oh, no!
I'll get it.
No, fool, you stop it. Your hands on me.
But you just
Alison.
stop it. It is me he's coming to see.
Is he divorced?
No. He's 22.
Bessie, it's, this, young man has come calling on you.
Oh, there were 12 on
Well,
the
now,
lassies,
everybody,
and they were dressed
this
in blue.
is Teddy.
They went out on Rush's party pool, but one of them got a wee thing afore she did return, and she's bundled it and rolled it in her apron. The first man that she met was her father on the stair. Daughter, oh daughter, now what have you got there? Who gave to you the tam shirt to wear, the starched gown, and you bundled it and rolled it in your apron? And was it to the baker or was it to the clown? Was it to the born boy that sailed the world around? Who gave to you the tam shirt to wear, the starched gown, and you bundled it and rolled it in your apron? No, it wasn't to the baker, it wasn't to the clown, it was to the born boy that sailed the world around. He gave to me the tam shirt to wear, the starched gown, and I bundled it and rolled it in my apron.
Again?
Aye, again.
I never thought. I will. In there. My mother was wanting to take me away with her. With her fancy man. No way. No me. I was in there. Spitting like a wild cat. If she'd found me, I'd have clawed her eyes out.
Bessie! Bessie Gordon! Come here this minute! Bessie! Bessie Gordon!
Bessie Gordon. Bessie Gordon.
Who's that?
Me. That's who I am.
Are you?
Bessie Gordon. I'll change my name. That'll fool them. The boss's spy league. The buggers with a list of undesirables. Come on.
Where are we going?
Do you not recognize me? Bessie McGuigan is dead and gone. Bessie Gordon is back in action. Terry, you have done me a power of good, son.
and I'll never forget you. But right now, I'm away to Glasgow, once again, to get myself a job.
Bessie Gordon rode again. Within 3 weeks of no being Bessie McGuigan, I got a job. It was in a factory on the south side of Glasgow, a place called McArdle's.
How long have you been doing this?
I keep telling you, Mrs. Gordon, you must get spectacles. Everybody here gets spectacles. Specs is necessary, Mrs. Gordon.
By the way, the name's no Mrs. Gordon.
You got to be kidding me on.
It's Bessie. Who are you to your friends?
To my friends, I'm Mrs. Salim, of course. But you can go and call me Salma.
Right. Salma. What's your name, hen?
Me? They cry me Pearl. And I'm not wearing glasses, no for nobody.
Well, pretty little miss. Blind you will go.
They found me out. My daughters.
These people, they have no shame, no respect.
Bastards.
You told me lies just to get the job. You concealed your identity. Now, I don't want no Bessie McGuigan working in my factory. That's the end of the story.
I went straight to my union headquarters to raise hell. I wasn't going to give in just like that, was I?
Hi, it's me. M.S. Gordon.
Oh, Alex. How are you doing?
Fine, fine. Oh, the tash. Well, you're in a bit of bother, eh? There's not a lot we can do, Bessie. In the first 3 months, they can sack you for blowing your nose too loud.
Oh, I know. But look, see, if we got all the others to say they come out and strike, it's a clear case of victimization, Alex. It is them picking off us one by one. Folk don't seem to want to know about them and us nowadays, knowing their compassionate 80s. And that suits them down to the ground. And so we're going to lose even more if we don't stick together. So we have got to get them to come out and strike. Will you try? Oh, come on, Alex.
Okay, Bessie. I'll try.
Salma, I wish they'd just let me speak to them.
Maybe they're afraid you'll create trouble.
I can't believe that out there.
They wouldn't support me.
By about 50 votes to 22. 30 abstained.
Abstained. 30 of them. Abstain's a good word for it. 50 against. Are they still out there? Could I have a wee word with them?
Don't bother. They'll despair.
Dispersed. Abstained. Those words you keep using, Alex. They have spat on me. They've rejected me. And now they're away home to their tellies. The bastards!
I know. But there's no good calling folk names. Find out the reasons for it all. Fight them. And that is a long, boring struggle.
I know about long, boring struggles. I fought one. It lost me you.
No. I lost you. Bessie, you must never underestimate yourself. You are a bonny fechter. There's none better. See me? I'm no. I'm just a coward at heart. Just trying to make it work for me. Do you know what I mean?
You just go on and on. And one day it'll turn out the Union's no so right wing as we thought. I know your game. But that lot, they just slunk away without a murmur. They're still bastards.
They're no. They're just folk that have been manipulated by the capitalist state, and that is enemy number one.
Aye, but how are we going to get rid of it without them? Don't tell me they'll be back.
Oh, they'll be back. Sooner than you think.
You're a terrible, naive optimist underneath all that shrewd, cynical pessimism, Alex McGuigan. Maybe that's what I saw in you all those years ago. Poor Katrina. I keep thinking about her a lot these days. With her phantom pregnancies. She should have had a better life. And lived longer.
Come on. The divorce is through. I'm allowed to buy you a drink.
Oh, here, your women will kill you.
Oh, you're only getting the one.
Oh, aye. Just the one.
We still had men in this country who could walk as far as the nearest pub, let alone yomp 40 miles a day.
Very fit they are.
What's this?
Very keen.
Christ, I thought we'd fought that war last June. I was still winning it in November. Must be the 17th action replay.
It's magic. These commandos get trained up in the Highlands of Scotland.
Aye, so did I. Well, Sandy, your fearless leader's giving you what you're missing. Some good old imperial soldiering.
Pathetic. Playing at soldiers. Argentina. Schoolboys.
In the mines. That's where the fight goes on now. In the minds of the population, watching this stuff.
Just listen to you. They're heroes and you're too mean to say. They gave their lives for you and all you can do is sneer at them.
What, for me? It's for tea. I'm desperate, I know. Have you had yours?
No. Mum's been out to the doctor's.
Oh, what's wrong?
Oh, not a lot.
You're not letting on about something.
Oh, what's wrong?
Well, I'm glad you do. I'll let you into my wee secret. Grandpa listening?
No, he's sleeping.
I'm going to have another wean. I mean, I'm pregnant.
Mum? Oh, that's typical.
Is it Terry?
Aye. Nice wee Terry. Well, he's away to Sullenville to work. And as far as I'm concerned, he's not coming back. But we can manage, eh? Do you not think?
Aye, I think it's great.
You'll not be jealous, will you?
No, I'll feel jealous of you. Can I have a baby, please?
You try.
There's nothing else to keep me going. Maybe when the commandos get home for the Falklands, eh?
Oh, for God's sake. Sandy. Jeannie, dial 999 and get an ambulance here fast. Alison, help me with his legs. Up onto the bed.
Yeah, can I have an ambulance?
It's all right, son. It's all right.
Look after me, Bessie.
You're all right.
Look after me. I'm all right.
Yeah, you're all right.
I'm all right. Just look after me, Bessie. Look after me.
It's all right.
Sandy wasn't going to die. He was too much of a fighter to give in to the first heart attack that happened along. But he was going to be pretty helpless and dependent. I had acquired the two Waynes in the one day.
That's it. Come on now, Bessie. Come on now. Push down. Good girl. Come on now, Bessie. Push harder. Come on. That's it. Good girl. You're doing fine. Come on, Bessie. Push. Push. Push harder. Good girl. That's it. Great. Come on now. That's it. Good girl. Another push. Come on now. A big push. Push. Harder. Good girl. Come on now, Bessie. Come on. Push. Push. Relax now. Come on, Bessie. That's it. Relax.
Am I doing well?
One big push.
I'm getting too old for this kind of thing.
Going. Keep going. Come on. Good girl. Come on. A big push now. Come on. Push down. That's it. That's it, Bessie. That's it. Good girl. That's it. There's the baby's head. That's it. Good girl. Good girl. That's it. Just relax. Just relax. Stop pushing now. Good girl. You did fine, Bessie. That's it.
They were fantastic. So are you, the lot of you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
You shouldn't be coming out yet, do you know that? I mean, the very next day.
Aye, I know that, and they know that. But our dear government doesn't give a damn if my insides pour out all over the pavement. They're all for saving money to give it to the rich.
Mum, can I get a wee shot?
Aye, okay. Careful, mind. All right. That's it, Granny. Hold on now. Right. Is she warm enough there?
Of course she is.
She's a wee smasher, isn't she? Clevedon Primary School, Alan. We can all go and vote.
Oh, no, Mum.
Every vote counts. We've got to let her know that even if they've gone off their heads in the south of England, we're no wanting her here in Scotland.
Edward Tyrer, 10,404. And I hereby declare that Jonathan Said has been elected to serve as member for the said
Last time was terrible.
So Tony Byrne, who in 1960...
This time's pure torture.
Don't, I feel sick.
What can they no do now?
They'll crucify us.
Another few million unemployed. in the name of efficiency. Folk like me footering away your energies. You two footering away your lives.
Seems perhaps more than one generation ago in the history of the Labour Party.
Come on. It's impossible when they're so weak. Come on, darling. That's a girl. Yeah. Here we are. See that cloth? Up we go. That's it. Dad was happy today. Oh. My girls. They can do what they like. They'll never break us. Never. Eh? There we go.
A pack of police 12 deep were fighting to hold them back. The pickets knew what to expect. They'd been warned it could turn nasty, and it did. After 2 hours, the police were getting tired of being pushed and pelted with house bricks.
Well, we couldn't do anything, really. Not an awful lot.
Now that is our story, a tale that goes on. Is it true or a lie or a fiction? Is it right or mistaken, the story we tell? Is it fit to be told to your children?